Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're doing what's in the box kit review number 267, which is for my Italeri 135 scale kit number 6392 DUKW 2.5 ton GMC truck Amphibious version, which is branded for D-Day 80 years commemorative and released in 2024. Now, I'm planning on building an Italeri kit on D-Day as part of a You Choose My Next Build, where I offer you guys the opportunity to vote in the comments section and let me know which kit you would like to see built. The choices are this one, the Dodge WC56/57 command car, which there was a review of yesterday, the Chevrolet 1500 weight truck, which there'll be a kit review for later on today, and the M8 Greyhound, which we did a kit review for yesterday also. So we're going to follow the standard procedure. We're going to have a look at the parts, the instructions, the blurb. But first off, you can see I've actually done one of these before, kind of. This is the Airfix 172/176 version. And I built this with part of a D-Day set for D-Day last year. So we moved up a scale this year. So let's have a quick look at the history of this particular kit. This is a 2002 tooling, had new parts in 2004. Airfix took a moulding of it in 2004 also and produced their own kit. It had a parts on a box revamp in 2006, parts on a box revamp in 2008, parts and box 2014, and a new box in 2006 with 2023. Now I'm just going to actually go on about some of the other versions that are available, because I'm sure a few people might want to get one of these because it's a pretty cool kit actually. The 2006 version, which is kit number 6446, if you can get hold of one of those. That one comes with a extra gun, similar to this one here, and some stowage. So that's kind of a better kit, I suppose you could say. You also got 6429, which comes with a 105mm howitzer in the cargo compartment. And there is another one, 6466, which was released in 2008. Which is called British Royal Army. Just kind of never heard of it described as that before, but that one comes similar to this one with a tarp cover and a tarp cover on the cockpit compartment as well. So I think of all of them, I think that's the one that I prefer. This one doesn't come with any extra parts, it's just the bog standard kit. So if I was going to get one of these again, I think I'd go for one of the other ones. I've got to be honest with you. I think I'd try and find one with the tarp, because I like the tarp. So let's have a look at these parts. We'll start with the biggest one first, which is this huge thing. You can see the size of it. It's pretty damn big, this one. So we've got the top section of the hull, I suppose we could call it. And as we can see, we've got some nice detailing going on the front here with a little access hatch. Comes with a completely accessible engine bay, no engine or anything else in there, but whether you could get a suitable engine to stick in there, I'm sure maybe you could do if you wanted. We've got the actual cockpit compartment here. As you can see, we've got some seats going on here, and this is where the windscreen stroke visor is going to go. It's got some kind of interesting, look like access panels, but I don't think there's anything much under there, so I think these are just removable to, I don't know, probably water space under there. And then we have this section at the back here, which I'm probably certain has got some sort of mechanical McGubbins going on. Inside, we've got, as we can see, quite a lot of very fine rivet markings, etc., going right along the leading edge. And they go right the way around to the front. So that's a nice little detail. And they are kind of very finely raised to the touch of the finger. The underside is ribbed. What we've got going on here, I think these are probably going to be sort of plug holes to drain water out from. Correct me if I'm wrong, I normally am, but that's just me hazarding a guess. As you can see, we have the spacers here for the axles, and we're going to stick a propeller in somewhere around about here. as we can see on the undersides of my little one. So next sprue, we're looking at the sides. Gives you a good idea of how big this is. It's probably going to be the biggest 135. Yeah, it's definitely the biggest 135 kit that I've built so far. It's bigger than my Panther. What have we got here? We've got a seat. You can see we've got some detail going on the sides here. Guessing some of these are attachment points, but these little bits here are just to be left. We've got another seat on the other side. Again, you can see the frame. It's got some detail on the seat pad. We have the cockpit visor, windscreen, whatever you want to call it. Again, we've got detail on there. We've got pre-inserted windscreen wipers, which I'm sure would have come in very useful on this thing. These parts here are actually raised sections which go around the hull. Not really visible on that one, so they go up here. So this is either the front bit protecting the driver or the rear bit, I can't quite recall. And again, detail, rivets, etc, etc. What we got going on here, we've got the bonnet, I suppose you could call it, with a sort of detail for the latch. We've got this piece here which goes on the front. That's some sort of wave brake maybe, not certain. Got a whole load of mechanicals going on here. I think these are going to be covers for the lights. Got an anchor, some gear sticks and levers. I'm thinking they're the actual lights themselves. Big steering wheel, a winch. I think this goes on the back. And there we have our control panel with all its gauges and what have you. What's this here? That's some other sort of interior panel with some detail in it. So these are the sort of side skirts that go around the edge. There's not much going on with them. That's going to be part of the side panels of the windscreen. This little grating part goes inside behind the driver's compartment. Some sort of mechanical part. There's our propeller. A little rudder. And then we've got the other side, same as the other one. Not too sure what those parts are, but again, they've got some fine detail on them as well. So far, this looks like a really cool, interesting kit. 2 big sprues, lots of parts, but doesn't look overly complicated, which is good. On our last sprue now, so we've got the visible sides of 6 wheels, all with detail. Various mechanical bits and suspension. Going down here, we've got a sort of, I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of hook for prodding away other errant DUKWs that get a bit close. I don't know what they are. Axles and what have you. More suspension. A couple of jerry cans. That's the spare wheel. And we've got these things here, which are these sort of rope things that tie around the front to stop us bumping against other errant ducks. We've got a standard axe and shovel. A few more bits of rope. They're the back sides of the wheels. So they all clip together. So there's our reverse view. So there we go. We've got our glaze piece here, which is 2 headlamps, 2 side glazing parts and 2 windshield parts. Got 2 decal sheets. If we get to build this one, as you choose my next build, this will be the one we're using because this is the one that's applicable to Normandy. Got a couple of other options as well. I think one of these is for in the Pacific. We'll have a look at the painting schedule in a second. We'll just read the blurb out. To meet the logistical needs of the US Army landing forces in transferring loads quickly and efficiently from ships to beaches, the American General Motor CCKW 353 2.5 ton 6x6 amphibious version tactical transport truck was designed and built for this purpose. The basic vehicle components were the same as the GMC road truck with its 4,400 cubic centimetre 6-cylinder engine, 3 differentials and 6 driving wheels. The DUKW is characterised by a welded hull to make it amphibious, which was then reinforced by horizontal ribs. Its key attribute, however, was its extraordinary versatility and load capacity. It could carry a 2,400 kilogram payload or 25 fully equipped troops. Impressive. The DUKWs were deployed extensively in all theatres of war by the US Army, US Marines and the armed forces of numerous allied countries. Notably, they featured in many significant World War II beach landings, including D-Day, Normandy, landings at Utah and Omaha, and also at Salerno, Anzio, and on the beaches of the Pacific Campaign. So let's have a look at the instructions. We get our full sprue diagram, and we start with the upper section of the hull undersides. We're going to put this part in. And then we're going to draw our attention to the sort of cockpit with a whole variety of levers and knobs and what have you. Section 2, we're going to put that piece of grating in that I mentioned before. We've got the steering wheel, the display panel. Here we're going to put our bonnet on. I can't think of any other word. Hatch for the engine hatch. We're going to put the... what the hell is this thing called? The windscreen. We're going to put the windscreen on. There we go. We've got this big boat hook to go on the front. We've got an axe and a spade, just in case we need to chop a tree down in the water. Spare wheel, anchor. And then we're going to put the side glazing panels on. A couple of wing mirrors. That's kind of cool. And what's going on here? We've got this front shield to go on the front. Then we're going to put the winch on the back and a couple of spare jerry cans. Then we're going to put the hull together, so the bottom panel and the 2 side parts. Then we're going to start assembling our wheels with our steering rack, so this will be the front one. And then we're going to put the propeller on the rear with its little rudder. And then we're going to draw our attention to the rear sets of wheels, drive shafts, and put the wheels on in section 12. 13, we're just finishing up. We've got a load of sort of hooks and what have you to put on. We've got this sort of thing at the front, towing hitch maybe. And then we're going to put these little rope things on that stop us bumping into other ducks. A few other small parts on the back and the front, and then we're all done. So we've got 4 painting schedules. The first one is for the British Royal Army. Yeah, 199th Company, RASC, Arromarche Beach, France, June 1944. Then we have Amphibious Truck, US Army, Unknown Unit, Rhine River Crossing. So that won't be getting featured. We have this US Marine Corps Unknown Unit, Iwo Jima. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Iwo Jima, 1945. And if we get to build this one, we're going to be doing US Army 210th MP Company, Utah Beach, Normandy Landings, June 1944. So if you enjoyed that little look, that's my duck, quack quack. As I've said previously, this is part of You Choose My Next Build, so please do drop a comment in the comments bar and let me know whether you'd like to see the Duck, the Greyhound, the Chevrolet 15 or the Dodge Command car featured on D-Day. We will be trying to build it on the course of D-Day, so I'll be getting up at 5 or 6 o'clock, which is roughly the time of the start of the D-Day landings, and hoping to have it finished by midnight. It will just be a very basic build, stick it together, throw some primer on it, put a couple of layers of olive drab and a layer of varnish, and then put the decals on, and anything else that's going to happen to it, like an extra layer of varnish or any weathering, will then be applied at a later date. So thanks very much for watching. Please do get involved with my D-Day You Choose My Next Build, and as always, be seeing you.